with that.
Hi, Davidson.
Hannah, say something. What's up, YouTube? YouTube.
You bring that up and then you can cut there. And she's very crooked. But essentially that's what you do.
And then, hold on. And then what would you do?
And then you would...
There you go.
Open it up. If I was really quilting or putting it in a quilt, I would open it up, iron out my seams so they lay flat, and then I'd do the next bunch, and then I'd sew some on top and some on
bottom. All right, run another line for us.
Really and truly, I'll show you what I should have done. I should have gave myself far less seam allowance than what I did. And it's kind of hard for me to see on here because I don't think that this...
Oh, dang. Lightning McQueen.
See, it's getting crooked because I'm not doing a good job of holding it. Okay, see, now I'm getting smaller and smaller, which is where I should have been in the first place. But I wasn't. So see, I went crooked on that one, but I should have had that much space, but I gave myself way too much seam allowance.
That's crooked.
I know. But that was, I was trying to figure out on here where to go, and I think I really need to be like right there in that center line.
But good news is, it runs a line. You can physically sew. You are sewing. Now you're just going to rip seam out and go again?
Yeah. I'm going to wear this poor fabric out. I'm actually going to...
Happy late birthday.
Thank you. I'm going to not use my pretty fabric, and I'm going to actually use...
ugly
that ugly fabric.
Well, I'm going to let you do your thing, baby.
And I got to figure out how to get this shit out of here.
Like I said, we bought this for Hannah, or I say we. There's more than one of me. I bought this for Hannah back in September.
Money that together.
Yeah. Well, joint money that did go together. So we did buy it for one another. I found it on Facebook Marketplace from a local smoker because it stinks.
It does stink pretty bad. And you can kind of tell it's a little older, so it is yellow, but it also has been soaking in cigarette.
We do have it. It works. It is a Brother, which is a good brand. It's a long time brand. So I made it happen, and I got it for
and now I have all my things I can actually sell.
She can. Whoop whoop.
Which, honestly, I didn't use anything that we bought today. I just used stuff that I had prior.
But it's alright.
Except for my seam ripper.
She bought a cutting map. She bought scissors. She bought...
A cutting map?
Map.
Oh. This
little ball that you put pins in. She bought paper clips. This little thing. She bought
paper clips.
That's what it looks like.
Safety pins.
Safety pins, whatever. She bought this little seam putter together thing. What? Anyway, she bought all the stuff and
a seam putter together thing.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know the terminology. And she bought a speckled tackle box.
He keeps calling it my tackle box.
That's what it is.
That's what it looks like. Happy March.
Oh. Good morning. It is like 7:45 on March the 14th. Hannah is out. She's gone for the weekend. She's doing a little bit of side work on the side. Side work on the side. Where else would side work be on the side? She's gone this weekend, so I'm gonna meet her for lunch. She's just not at the house. This Georgia weather's been stupid. It goes from 80 degrees to 30 degrees to 50 degrees to 30 degrees again. It just stinks. It's cold this morning. It's like 40 degrees, 38 degrees. But we have some work to get done around the house, so we're just going to do it. I'm going to work until I go meet her for lunch. Not much talking, just working. First, we got to get our work boots on. God. My building is a mess. Okay, so plan for today is literally just kind of pick up around our house. I want to blow some leaves, weed eat a little bit, just do a little bit of spring cleaning on the outside. Pick up big sticks, and just make the place look a little better. So enjoy it. You can't see the trash cans in the way, but I had a clip of me many videos ago cleaning my building. Alright guys, quick check-in here. The building definitely looks a lot better. Let me go over here and I'll pan and kind of show you. So I've cleaned out all of it, wiped everything down. Oh my God. Does anybody else do that, or is it just me? Anyways. What's that?
I dancing.
Hannah, say something. What's up, YouTube? YouTube. It's been a while. What's up? How are you? It's the 29th of March.
A long while. We haven't talked to the camera well over a month.
Yeah, we don't talk. Well, remember, we don't talk anymore. But,
yeah, but we also haven't done anything.
But we are going to talk right now. Well, why haven't we done anything, babe?
Because...
Alright, month 2.
January 21st, 2026.
Hannah is technically late on her period again.
40 days? 41 days.
41
days since my last cycle. So we took a pregnancy test. Don't rook. Don't rook. Oh, that's... Holy shit! No, that doesn't. That's just a pretty strong line.
It happened.
Holy cow! I fully anticipate that being negative. Not another January pregnancy. Holy shit. I fully anticipate. My heart is racing. I fully anticipate that to be negative again. Woo. Now we have to do some math. I think it's August, which is not good for our budget. We were supposed to have a kitchen in August. Alright, yeah. Holy cow, that's crazy. I did not anticipate that to say pregnant. Oh. I'm pregnant.
What? There's a bun in the oven?
Yeah.
We are having a baby.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Almost a year to the date, February. We found out last year that, or no, January, that Hannah was having a baby.
Nope. Found out in February.
No, January. No, we found out in February. This year we found out in January. As you can tell, we were very excited. Hannah did not think that...
I did not think it was going to be real because Levi had been on me since like October, September.
Sometimes you just know when you lay it down.
And he was like, you need to take a test. You're like 2 days late. You need to take a test. You're late. And I'm like, I'm not going to be pregnant. I promise. And so once again, I just figured I wasn't going to be pregnant. But then I was.
Woo! Also, we've kind of made a decision that we're not going to talk about right now, but we are going to talk about it soon. Yes, so Hannah's having a baby. Baby is expected.
Just me.
Yeah.
He's not a part of this at all. Just me.
September is baby's due date. Yes. My birthday, September 15th.
Mine's the 25th.
And baby's is September 18th.
Is my due date.
Yes, her day date.
Which is
her day date.
Not at all accurate in any form.
But I'm very hopeful that it is.
Form or fashion. So
I'm very hopeful that it is.
We have our gender reveal next month, so you'll see that. Hopefully, that'll probably be all we do for April.
This is literally all we have done. Hold the camera.
Holding camera.
For about 2 months. This has been it. Has it not been?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I've been sleepy.
She's growing a baby. In her belly.
Oh, hold on. I can't see myself.
She's growing a baby.
I've been sleepy. We've been eating out.
Yep.
And just being lazy.
That has been the month. You saw a little bit, me doing a little bit of work, but I also wanted to unbox something for you guys.
See.
Hannah, you want to say anything else?
I don't guess so. You're showing like just
the goods.
Just my body.
But we are excited. It has been a lazy month.
It's been a lazy like 2.5 months.
Hey, girl. She's getting.
He's playing with my butt.
Hannah, I love you. I'm gonna open this really sick package. You can hold it.
Okay.
I don't have my pocket knife.
That's not a device you use to open that with.
Wow.
Hopefully you couldn't see.
Wow.
This is from our pregnancy announcement. Insert clip.
Oh, it is. Insert clip. Okay, we are where I have got a little bit of I wouldn't necessarily call it a partnership, but there is a discount code if you want to.
Oh, sorry, shaky.
There's a discount code below to some of these. I've never tried one, so don't buy it yet. But if you want to, I have a discount code that gets you 20% off.
They partnered with him for his ASMR channel. Also in the description below, go rotate his ASMR.
So
I don't like it, but he does.
This is intake breathing. It's a nose strip. You put 2 pads on the side of your nose, and then a nose strip goes on it. And it's supposed to make you sleep better, breathe better in general. Anytime I lay down at night, automatic gets super stuffy. So this was a great partnership. And like I said, check it down below if you guys want to get some.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
So we just finished our Revolving Sushi Korean BBQ experience.
Hannah, what do you think?
I think that was a 9.8 out of 10.
I thought it was a really cool experience.
It was definitely more of an dining experience rather than for the food.
Correct.
Granted, I enjoy sushi, but I enjoy sushi in like 2 bites, 2 little pieces.
And it worked out perfect because it came in 2 or 3.
It like had 2 or 3 of each, so that was perfect. And you got to get a few different options. You didn't have to get like one roll and like force your way through it.
And they had all cuts of meat you wanted. Chicken, beef,
steaks.
Pork, lamb.
I know,
anything.
I might get crazy next time we come back.
We ordered 14 total items.
Between our drinks and all of our meats and sushi. Well, it didn't count our sushis because we didn't like order those, but we ordered.
Well, we probably had more of 20. I mean, we didn't eat everything. We tried a lot.
We tried a lot of things, but not everything.
We probably had 20 to 25 items.
Yeah.
With sushi, all the little sides, the meat, the rice, our drinks. Yeah. We got like 20 to 25 items, and it was $105 for both of us, which is expensive.
Pretty good though.
But for 25 items, you couldn't go anywhere else and get that.
And it was fun. Like, it was a fun, different dining experience. Something we never do.
And we
never have done.
We got
a probiotic yogurt,
which I'm about to drink. Will you open that for me?
Sure.
As I'll hold the camera. I'm gonna be shitting in the toilet later.
Soft drink.
I bet it's gonna taste like
Guggen.
Guggenheimer.
G-U, a funky G, or no, G-U-G, funky E with an N. Guggen.
Guggen.
I don't want it to splash on me.
Just leave it on. I'm just gonna down it. What does it taste like?
That is pretty good. At least the wrapper did.
Here we go. Cheers.
I think you'll like that. No going back now. He throws it up.
Wow, it's pretty good.
It's good. Anyway, but yeah, 10 out of 10. Oh, not 10 out of 10. 9.8 out of 10.
Yeah, really good. What would have made it a 10? She doesn't know.
I don't know.
Which means she's just saying a 9.8 because leaving room because nothing can be a 10. Nothing is perfect.
It was a 10 out of 10 though.
It was a really cool experience.
It was fun. It was different. It was obviously not something we're going to do all the time.
But we do have plans.
We do want to come back. Oops. But I do think it's worth it in the sense of like, if you want a fun, more like special occasion dining experience.
Yeah, I think it was worth it for sure.
Why not?
100%.
Or if you want to go out on a random Monday and have a date night, why
That's
not?
what we did.
So,
we also were going to the grocery store.
We are.
Hey, what's up, guys? As you can tell, a little bit of a different scenery. Probably from the last clip, you realized that my wife and myself are having a baby this year. Super excited. Very excited. Over the moon, to be exact. And in less than a month, we're going to find out the gender of our little peanut. And we are over the moon excited about it. But I just kind of wanted to come on here and just kind of talk for a second, because while it is very exciting, naturally, I mean, over the moon excited, it's also a little nervous, and just want to kind of come on here and express all of those. If any of you are kind of going through this as well, then maybe you can relate to it. But, you know, the first thing that kind of comes to mind is, am I prepared? You really don't know what to expect. I've been around children my entire life. Helped raise one. But it's always that unknown of like, am I truly prepared in all aspects? Like I know what to expect, but I don't know what to expect. And that part of it is worrisome. I think naturally, as anybody would say. And you know, I know like, oh, part of me like, oh, your fatherly instincts will kick in and you'll just be fine. And I am not worried about that. I mean, I guess I am a little bit, but it's just like everything else you can't control makes me incredibly nervous. So that's like one thought constantly going through my mind, like, am I prepared? And like the house, the nursery, the early mornings, the late nights, like figuring out a routine for not only the baby, but my wife and myself. Like there's a lot of worry that kind of goes into it. So like, am I prepared is kind of the main question. And then like another thing I'm incredibly worried about is like, financially, are we there? We got our finances in check, and we, you know, people say, you know, if you wait till the right time or you have enough money, you'll never have children. And, you know, people joke about that, but it's also kind of true. Like, I don't know what financial responsibilities are going to come with raising a child. In a perfect world, Hannah breastfeeds and we don't have to buy formula, and, you know, with our baby showers and things that are coming, maybe we'll have enough and none of that even matters to us. But then the flip side of it, like, what if they don't? Or what if she can't? Or the baby doesn't? Then you have to buy formula, and like just everything that goes into being financially ready for that. And while I know we are, but then we're not in a place where Hannah could stay home. So then it's like daycare is going to be a thing that we're going to have to pay for. That's nerve-wracking in itself. And then it's all that everything else, like, you know, if they're sick or just every like expense that goes into that is nerve-wracking, because you can plan, you can prepare, you can save, but you just don't know. And I guess that's what's the scary part of it, is just the unknown. Like, I don't know. And, you know, kind of playing into that, like, from the first one, you know, Hannah and I's relationship is going to change. Like, it's just her and I, and I'm over the moon excited to have a child, but you're just kind of worried about all of this. Like, how will our relationship look? Will both of us put in too much into our child that we don't put into one another? And that's terrifying. And then just the idea of like being responsible for this little human being is it's overwhelming. Like, it's a excitement, but also a little bit on the overwhelming side, because, you know, you like laying him down at night, like terrified of something happening to him when I'm asleep, or, you know, when Hannah's asleep. Like, there's just like, this human is depending on my wife and I. And then, like, am I going to be enough for it? Like, am I going to be a good parent? And, you know, while I sit here and say, yes, I think I'm going to be, and probably anybody that knows me is going to say, yes, I'm going to be a fantastic father, but it's the worry of, like, am I doing enough for my child? It's just, there's so many unknowns, and it is incredibly scary. And, you know, is it a chapter of my life I'm ready for? Absolutely. I am so over the moon excited to start this little life with my wife, and bring in a child that we created together. You know, it's going to be amazing. Or, like, I think of all of that, and like those thoughts are constantly running through my head. Like, do we have enough money? Am I going to be a good parent? The lack of not being like, no, like wondering like what's going to happen is huge, and it's nerve-wracking. And am I going to be fine? Like, yes, we're going to be fine. Everything's going to be amazing. Like, we're ready for this, and I'm so incredibly proud. If you're watching this whenever you're 12, 13, 14 years old, and this video shows up 12 years later and you see it, I'm so excited to meet you. If you're a girl, if you're a boy, I'm so excited and so incredibly blessed to be your dad, and your mom and I are just so thrilled to meet you, and we can't wait to put our arms around you and love on you, and you change our life for the better. But we hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, you smash that thumbs up button. And, you know, the content's definitely going to shift a little bit. You're going to see a lot of preparing for baby, and getting our house kind of in order and ready, and all the little things that every parent goes through when they're preparing for their first child, or second, third, fifth, however many. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and till the next one.
Don't wreck. Oh, that's... Holy shit! No, that doesn't. That's a pretty strong line.
It happened.
Holy cow!